D2. Justify, identify strengths and areas for improvement and suggestions for further development. So for my strengths, organisation. If the sessions aren't set up before, then this can impact the children I'm coaching at time. As the parents have paid for an hour's session, then they would want an hour's session of coaching. So if I spend 10 minutes during the session to set up what I want to do, so a drill for instance, then that means the children will only have 50 minutes of coaching. Therefore, the parents are going to get angry as they paid for an hour. Communication. This is an important skill to have, as you can coach a load of different people. As if some people in the group are listeners, then you can speak to them clearly and they'll understand what you want them to do. But if some people in the group are visual learners, then you can communicate to them through hand gestures and demonstrations, which is very handy to have, as most children at a young age learn better through demonstrations. So then you can demonstrate something to them and they're going to know what to do and what you want. And lastly, time management. And this is important, as when you're coaching a group, they would expect you to be there and ready for when the session starts. There isn't any point in showing up 10 minutes late to an hour session, because yet again, you'll be losing money, and the angry parents and then they won't bring their children back. Therefore, their children won't be progressing as footballers, as they haven't had the maximum amount of time possible with me as a coach to teach them the right things. My weaknesses. So for confidence, I need to improve my confidence and become more confident, as the children that I'll be coaching will need me to be confident in my coaching and my knowledge that I have, so they can progress as footballers. And they need to be disciplined at sometimes, as young children will not be listening at times and can run off with the ball without you telling them to. So then that's where I need to step in, discipline the children, tell them what I want them to do and what I need them to do so they can do it to progress as footballers. For stepping in and coaching, and this links with confidence like I said previously, but I feel that I need to learn when to stop the session and coach, as it's the group that won't be progressing if I don't coach them. And that's the whole reason why they're there with me. And that's where I need to step in and improve them as players to get them to the highest level of football as possible. But that's where I need to step in. And I need to learn that and know when to do that. And lastly, improvisation. I need to improve this, and problem solving as well. As if the original plan that I had isn't going to plan, then I need to think quickly and efficiently so that the group doesn't stand around doing nothing, because then yet again the parents will be angry and the children that I'll be coaching will be not getting the right amount of coaching that they need to progress to a higher level. I don't want the parents to be bringing their children to my coaching sessions for them to stand around. I don't want that as a coach either. I want their parents to pay their money, send their children to me so I can then progress them as players, and I don't want them standing around doing nothing.